Friends that watch the playback. Good morning. Good morning. What is going on, you guys? Wow. I'm excited to be back home. It's one of those love-hate things. I love that I'm home and I was in my own bed. That part is nice, but hate, we had to leave the beautiful Cabo San Lucas, but we had an amazing time with some amazing people, with some of the leaders all throughout Optavia. And I'm excited, as one of the part of the leadership team to bring some excitement, some joy, some margaritas, virgin margaritas, of course, back to you guys, and some excitement so we can continue get this thing cracking and get this thing going. But we had a great time. We had a great time out there in Cabo with Carol and Flor and Tamara and Sylvia. It was amazing. A lot of fun. We learned a lot. We built together. We grew mentally, maybe even a little, physically, but we're back and, and we're ready to get back on it, in all areas, in our health and our business and everything. And so over the next couple of weeks, we'll really be sharing with you guys on our team call some of the takeaways and things that we got from this week. But one of the things we did decide on collectively as a group in Cabo is that next year, we want more of you guys to be there with us, right, Carol, Flor, Tamara, Sylvia? I know she's not on right now, but I'm sure she'll agree. And that was one thing we said is we need more of our people, more of our team. Like, we love hanging out with the Optavians and all the other coaches, but we want you guys there. So we're going to do everything we can in our power to give you guys everything you need to be there. And hopefully next year we have at least 50 of us just from our group in Cabo next year. Cool. All right. Love it. So let's jump into what we're going to be talking about today, because I know I just used the most 4 minutes of our time talking about that, but I think that was important. So again, we're glad to be back home so we can get back into the routine with our decision. I want to really quick, I'm going to share my screen and just kind of slow this thing down just to kind of show you guys the progressive steps on what we've been doing here and kind of what's the whole game plan and why we're doing this. We all know we all came together because we made a decision that we wanted to build, we wanted to grow our business over the next, when we started this, we said 5 weeks. So we are completing our second week. And if you guys notice, the first week, we started off talking about dreamings and goals. We went a little bit into the Optavia comp plan and the coach app, which is the tools we're getting all this information from. And then we really start focusing on, well, how do we develop our skill set and how do we start bringing on clients? So right now, if you guys notice, we're focusing on client acquisition and supporting clients. And then as we go on, we'll talk a little bit more about mindset, but then coach acquisition and how do we support coaches. So today, we're going to be talking about that is how do we start a client off well, kind of the Facebook groups, the chat groups, the kickoff. We didn't get a chance to get yesterday's. We'll still try to get that health assessment training done and sent to the group. And then so that we can have everything you guys need for this week. And then today we're going to be talking about client support and then the celebration call. So I just wanted to kind of slow that down. And another thing that you guys is everything that we're discussing and we're talking about, if you guys see each one of these topics, we're just grabbing from the coach app. So if you miss anything, or if you're wondering like, where are they getting this information from? How is Carol so smart and how does she know everything? You guys, everything that we're sharing is in the coach app. We're literally just grabbing Flor, when she put the documents, the link, and we're just sharing and talking about it with you guys. So that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about in the next 10 minutes is starting a client off well. And what's why we start a client off well and how we do it. So first, let's talk about the why. I'm gonna stop sharing. So why do we want to start a client off well? You guys just kind of think about that as I asked that question, but there's a few reasons why. It's one, we want to help our clients be successful, right? When we became a coach and we said we wanted to help people, we want to help people. We love people. We want to see, we know what the program has done for us physically, mentally, even as coaches financially, but we know what it's done for us physically, and we want other people to experience and feel the same energy, weight loss, excitement, passion, whatever. We want other people to feel that. So this is why we want to support our clients very, very well on their particular program. Another reason why is we as a coach, we said we wanted to help and guide them. And so we know as coaches this past week, all I kept hearing was we are autonomy supportive, whereas coaches, we're just a guide and we're support. We're nobody's mama. We're nobody's daddy. We're not the food police. We're not personal trainers. We're not nurses. We're not doctors. We're here as a guide and a support. So we're autonomy supportive. We find out what do they want, and we're here as a guide and a support. We link arms with our clients. We're still clients, so we link arms with them and we guide them step by step by step through the process, through the journey. And what I love about this coach app is that literally everything is kind of provided for them. Another reason why we want to support our clients very well is because we want all of our clients to have the same experience, the same client experience. Even though we all have our different personalities, right? And so we're going to guide them and coach them with our personality. We still want to coach them to the same system. If we think about any major big corporation, you think about, let's say like a Nike store. You walk into a Nike store, you're probably going to get the same, you're going to get different employees, but you're going to get the same experience. So no difference in our business. When we bring on clients company-wide, we want them to get the same experience. And this is why Dr. Anderson created one cohesive system. And that's the 4 components we coach our clients with. Another reason why we want to celebrate our clients very well, we talked about systems, is we want it to be duplicatable. When something is simple and easy, our clients see that, wow, this thing is simple, it's easy, they don't look like they're overwhelmed or it's too much and it's easy. And now what do they think when we start offering coaching and tell them, hey, you should do this? They think, well, you know what? It looked very, very simple when Fadia was guiding me through this. I think I can do something like that. But they're not going to feel that and do that if when we're supporting them, if we're guiding them, if we're on the phone with them for an hour and a half, every time they come to us with a question, we feel like we have to know everything and explain it to them. Anytime they come with us for a question, we want to be what we call a hero coach and have to try to give them the whole coaching book and know it all. They're going to think that's a lot of information. This is way too much. Now, when we offer them coaching, they're not going to want to do it. They're going to think, I don't have time to do all that. I don't know as much as Carol know. There's no way I'm going to be as good as Carol. But now when we show that that the process is simple, it's easy. When clients ask me, hey, are these messages you send me, are they copy and paste? I tell them, yes, you best believe they are. Because again, we're modeling that this thing is simple and easy and anyone can do it. And we have a lot of fun while doing it. And so that goes into the last why we want to show, why we want to start our clients off very, very well is because when we're bringing on a client and we're supporting them, we are modeling and we are demonstrating coaching. Okay, so remember that. What you do, your clients / coaches are going to do. So if you show them this thing is simple and easy, now when they become a coach, they're going to do exactly what you do or what you don't do. And so now we want to make sure systems are being duplicated down, and that they're easy. So that's the why behind it. It's always very important to start off with the why. How we do it, the how is easy. The how is super simple. And this is why I spent more time with the why, because the how do we support clients is all in the coach app. So I will spend the next few minutes to kind of share my screen and I'll show you guys that. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys get into that coach app and you're learning these things. But let's see, if we pull up the coach app and we click on, nope, not start here. How do we support a client? Is right here where it says startup supporting clients. Very, very simple. So we have our checklist This is awesome. So when you bring on a new client, it's going to tell you step by step what to do when you bring on a client. So all you have to do is click on this checklist and print this out, and it's going to tell you step by step what you need to do when you bring on a new client. Literally, get their full, even before you sign them on. When they say, I'm ready to start program, what information do you need? The billing address, how to place a new client's order. After we place their order, we send them a welcome email. We add them to the Facebook group. You guys know that in our Facebook group, we have Healthy Habits with Us is our Facebook group for our clients. Limitless is our for pre-clients. When you do a health assessment, if they're not ready, we add them to Limitless. We tag them on the post. If they are ready to get going and they give you the information, we add them to Healthy Habits with Us. And we welcome them to the group. Very, very important. We welcome them to the group, and we also add a picture and tag them on it. Okay. And then we know we have our a messenger group that we use, Journey to Health, Journey to Optimal Health, that we can add them in and welcome them to. But the Facebook group is very, very, very important. Then we go to the text campaign, and we send them their day 1 and day 2, or their messages before they receive their box. We get their health assessment, and we put it in our OptaVia binder. If you're not, we're going to have a training on the binder, but there is information on how to use your binder. But we're going to talk about that more later. And then we get ready for their journey kickoff call. Okay, so that's all before. Placing a new client order. If you don't know how to do that, there's a video that will show you how to do that. I like this here. Flora and I use this one. This one is really, really cool because you can put all your clients' names here. So if you bring on 5 new clients, you put their names here, and it literally tells you step by step all the different action steps to do with your new client, so that you can make sure, again, you're not missing any steps and they're all getting the same client experience. So that's a pretty cool document that's available. Okay, and then let's see, we have the client tracker. We're not going to talk about that. Here is the client text message campaign. This is awesome. So you guys know that when we bring on a new client, there's messages that we send them before they receive their kit. So the day that they place their client order, we just copy this here. Congratulations, I'm excited for you. We copy this, we paste it in their texting support group. Here's another one we send them once you send the first one. Here's their welcome document that you can email or text. I personally like texting it up to them, and I'll send them that. And then this 2 days later, we'll send them this one. The day before they start, this is the journey kickoff video. We send them that. And then all the videos from day 1, texts and videos from day 1, all the way to day 8, and then many, many messages after their first week. Very simple. It's all there for us. And then the last thing is the journey kickoff call. That information's there. The last one I wanted to show you guys is, let's see, where was it? Here it is. So we have, that was all under startup client supporting clients. And the last one is coaching clients. Again, we have the journey kickoff call. We have those text messages. The very last one I want to share with you guys is the coach client to fat burn. So when we bring on a new client, our goal the first week is to do one thing, you guys, is to get them into a successful fat burn and then set up their 1 week celebration call. So on days 1 through 4, this is important. On days 1 through 4, when they start their journey, you want to make sure you're picking up the phone and you're calling your clients on days 1 through 4. And the whole purpose is to make sure you're coaching them and getting them into a good fat burn. Here's a little video to make sure you can send them, they get into fat burn. But here, quick links to assist your clients on the 5-in-1 journey on days 1 through 4. I love this because it literally tells you what to say and some coaching tips on some talking points on what to check in on days 1 through 4. These calls, we want to keep them 7 to 10 minutes. Remember, we're modeling and demonstrating coaching is easy, it's simple, and it doesn't take up a lot of time. Very, very important. These calls are only 7 to 10 minutes, but it literally tells you guys what to discuss and what to talk about on days 1 through 4. What questions to ask. If they're not using their guide, it's there. Day 2, day 3, day 4. And if you notice, that's it here. And then we're going to set up after their day 4. They're into a good FEP burn. They're feeling good. I'm going to say, okay, great. Next is we're going to check in with my coach, and we're setting up the time for the 1 week celebration call, which is very, very important. Cool. So that's our client support. That is how we successfully guide and support our clients on that first week and get them into a successful FEP burn. And then we're setting up that 1 week celebration call with your coach or someone in your support team. Okay, so that's the first week. We understand the why behind client support and the how. I will post the action steps in the group, and let's all get back to that first couple of days. We were doing really, really good with keeping each other accountable. Let's get back to that, guys. So you guys reach out to your accountability partner, and let's keep this group active. Let's keep each other motivated, inspired, and I'll post those action steps so we can keep each other going with those action steps. You guys have a great day. Have a great morning, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great one.
Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.